Hello, Leo, my sweet, sweet pussycats. Some of you realized I didn't say that last week, or maybe I hadn't said it in the last couple of times. I don't know. I don't try to like think about saying it. I don't know. You know you'll always be my pussycats. So welcome to your 2021 Release and Receive reading. But before, I want to ask you guys something. Are you guys really good with different stones? I ordered, you gotta be patient here, see, if you want something out of me, you gotta give me something back, come on. So I ordered these stones. You see these crystals, like these clear crystals here. I'm gonna stand up, I'm gonna show you. I ordered them online. I ordered like a bunch of them. See, yeah. Okay, it's not gonna, come on, focus on those. No. There we go. Oh. All right. Anyways, okay. You know what I ordered. I like crystals. So, but one of them was packaged incorrectly. Look at, what is that? Oh, I have to do, maybe I have to do, what is it that people do? This? Does that work? Can you see it? Oh my God. The camera is so far away. I'm going to break my back. What is that? I don't know what this is. It was supposed to be a clear crystal, but I don't know what it is. It's like bigger. It's a lot bigger than the other ones, the clear ones. It's thicker. It's blue. It's got like little veins of white. Flecks of kind of like a gold. Yeah, like a muted gold. I don't know what that is. I'm really curious if any of you know. Let me know in the comments. Okay, now I'm going to do your reading. Now I'm going to do your reading. I just cleansed them and I have them out and I thought, oh, well, you're the first video I'm doing with all my new crystals out here. So I thought I'd ask. So there you go. All right. So we're going to release and receive 2021. I'm going to start with my energy oracle deck, and the first card that comes out is going to represent what the overall energy or theme of 2021 is going to be for you. What is the overall energy theme of that year that's coming? Quickly, we all. And then I'm going to ask what the release is for you and the receive using this deck. And then I'm going to go to my Moonology deck and I'm going to ask what will be the most significant emotional moment for you in 2021. And then I'm going to build up the whole reading with another oracle deck and tarot cards. Now, there is an extension at the end. At first, I really debated on whether I was going to do an extended or not, because I want this reading itself that you're coming to here on YouTube to be like full and complete and closed. Like, so I thought, I don't want to leave anyone thinking, oh, I wonder what this could be or that. Because 2020's really sucked, right? So the least I can do is give you a 2021 on here that, you know, it kind of closes off the reading. It's all good. So what the extended is it's a completely different spread. It's a success spread for 2021. So if you're drawn to that, you can go there, and it's a different spread and different cards that I'm going to be using for that. And the link is at the top of the description. So let's get started. Pussycats, pussycats. Let's see what we got for you, 2021. This walking away card is not going away. Overall energy, theme, 2021 for Leo. Overall energy, theme of 2020. That's a good one. Wow. Wow. Y'all trying to top Cancer's reading, aren't you? Cornucopia, abundance, lots of abundance. Okay, that's the theme. Let's keep our fingers crossed, because that means it's all coming in for you. I feel like it's coming in. I feel like... I kind of feel like you're not going to get all of it, like in 2021. Like, this is everything. This is optimal health, optimal happiness, optimal abundance and wealth, optimal love. Like, it's everything. It's cornucopia. So I feel like you're going to be paving the way for that. And I feel like aspects of this are going to start to come through in 2021. It tells me 2021 is a year for you to start bringing in all of your wishes and your desires. Start bringing in the bounty of life for you. That's a good card. So your release. What are you releasing? I'm getting a little jealous. Signs. Getting jealous. Oh, you got 2. Appreciation and storm warning. That's interesting. I'm going to need a minute to sit with that one. That's your release. And your receive. What is your receive? What is Leo's receive? What is Leo's receive for 2021? 2021. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Wow, this is going around a lot this week. You got the and not the thinking man, but this contract card. The thinking man and contract. That's your receive. There's going to be opportunities coming towards you that, you know, I think they're connected to the cornucopia, but it's kind of up to you if you choose to take them or not. There's a lot of choice involved here with this contract. I feel like you may be going forward with some sort of proposals in the coming year. Like you're receiving opportunities to propose like joint efforts. This could be business. This could be creative ventures. It could be relationships. I kind of feel like receiving. You will also, you'll also be receiving. I feel like a lot coming in with the receive here, like a lot. And your release. Wow, you're really grounded. Oh, everything's upright. Everything is upright for you. Of course it is. This is cornucopia. You have the base chakra, the first chakra at the bottom. Very grounded. Primal, instinctive, grounded, initiating. Okay, I'm going to pull, I'm still looking at this appreciation and storm warning, what you're releasing. I can't help but feel confessing something. I'm hearing like almost a confession. And this causes a big change in your matrix. I was going to be curious to pull something out on that. So the most significant emotional moment for you is having faith in your dreams. I think you're going to start to see them coming true. That's a very significant emotional moment. Something's going to come true here for you. And it feels a little bit like it's a tiny little snowball that starts to make that great big snow boulder coming down the hill. Like you start, once that happens, it really makes you believe that, wow, so many other things could actually happen for me, which opens up the energy of cornucopia. Have faith in your dreams. This is your dreams. You have dreams here. I think it's weird. Like I keep getting with this appreciation card, like you're holding something back because you're releasing this. You're holding something back. And when you let it go, when you let it come out, I feel like like it could be very disruptive, but not necessarily disruptive in a bad way. It's just it's a little bit like a tower moment. This storm coming in. It's changing the direction and the foundation to get ready for a new one. And why not if cornucopia is the new direction you want to go into? So there's some sort of release here that has to do with like a confession or sharing your ideas or dreams or hopes or wishes. I feel a tie in here with having faith in your dreams. I'm also feeling the obvious is like really having appreciation for yourself and really releasing that into the universe, almost like not even working on that anymore. Like you're very, very confident in yourself and appreciating you for all the qualities that you have to share and offer with others and to utilize to claim your own cornucopia. Interesting. Now, but this one, the receive here, have faith in your dreams. I do feel like this is very positive, whatever this is for you. It could be the thinking man. I'm going to pull cards out right now. I don't want to be all... It's tying into having faith in your dreams. Like I feel like it's something that you wish for, hope for, dream of. Okay, see if I'm just still for a moment. The contract card, I'm being told to read it like Libra. So, which, you know, would be this, the Libra card, the scales of justice, justice in the tarot. And things that have been out of balance in your life are coming into balance. This is going to actually also cause you to think about a lot. To start to see the opportunities. There's a big shift. There's a very big shift for you. The thinking man for Leo. The thinking man for Leo. The Seven of Swords, the Two of Cups. I'm telling you, it's good. There's the switch, right? Like the karmic, the balance in your karmic energy with this I was told to read the contract card like it's a justice card in tarot. And so the message that I received as soon as I opened up to that was the shift. If things have been out of balance for you in relationships, in work contracts, it's changing. That, like, it has to change at some point. The scales need to be balanced. The energy needs to be balanced. Going from the Seven of Swords to the Two of Cups is a massive switch. Huge, huge a huge swift change. I hope for 2021 I get this thing out soon. But then I get new things in my mouth. Oh, wow. This is literally going from like something that evacuated itself from your energy, or you evacuated from it, and then it comes in as completely reciprocated, it's balanced, it's whole, it's healing, it's loving. It's like really, really good. So aren't you glad I clarified that? Yeah. Okay. So the appreciation and the storm warning. And I've got so many more cards to pull out here, but you've already started me wondering. I'm already like wondering. Appreciation and storm warning. We're only going to get that card. You got another 7. See, things are, oh, and look, oh, wow. Okay, it came out in this, and this, and then this. Oh, look at this. 6 of Cups, 7 of Cups, Ace of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. I really like that. Again, look at, like, there's a 6 of Cups, but then the 7 of Cups. That's another kind of a difficult struggle here. There's so much confusion, there's so many options and possibilities, not really knowing how to proceed forward, being overwhelmed by your choices and your perceived outcomes of any one of those choices. But then you come right in with the Ace of Swords and the King of Pentacles. It's very clear, it's very, oh, you might, some of you are possibly too getting a promotion of some sort here. Being appreciated. This is going to change things for you. I'm picturing like things held up in a box. Things have been held in the box for you. And almost as if, you know, seeing this energy shift for you with the contract, with the Libra, the justice energy, it's like there's a little energetic key that's coming in to unlock this box and release. Like release this appreciation. You're going to feel very valued. Yeah, I would say that's probably the best way to describe 2021 for you. There's going to be a shakeup where things were confusing in the past. They become clear. They become solid. They line you up for success. The King of Pentacles is very successful, very well established, earned what they have though, right? Like they've been through it. They've earned it. And it's cornucopia. Really cornucopia. So the storm warning though, the storm warning, this shakes things up for you. The release of the storm, I feel like. The release of the storm. It's a nice storm. It's a very good storm. Yeah, you couldn't ask for a better storm. That's all we're going to get. That's all we're going to get. You got the Six of Wands and the Queen of Cups. Look at this victory. The victory that you have, though, is full of love and emotion and expression. It's warm, it's inviting, it's kind, it's safe. God, man, you guys, some of you guys are going to have a good 2021. I'm not even getting, like, patience for you either. I think almost everyone up to this point, I was getting, like, patience. I'm not really feeling that here for you, Leo. Three of Swords is at the bottom. I'm not going to take that too strongly, though, because I still have more cards to pull out. The energy is gaining momentum. Yeah, you don't need patience. I feel like things for you are going to feel like they move. They're moving. They may not feel like they're moving really quickly, but it's all like almost like falling into place. And here you go. Here it's happening. There it goes. It's literally, yeah. Like, it's not to say that you aren't going to have to wait for certain things to come towards you or opportunities to present themselves or things to open up where before they felt blocked. You're not going to have to wait for that. But I feel like you're not going to feel like you're waiting. Like, I don't feel like you're going to have to make the intention of, I'm just going to be patient, I'm just going to be patient. Because it's, again, I don't feel like all this is coming in at once. It's almost like it's coming in little bits for you. And that keeps the momentum. Like, it's gaining momentum here. Oh, wow. Look what's underneath here. A new romantic cycle begins. But you have, what drew me in was the scales of justice again for you. This balance. Yeah, so it doesn't feel like you're going to feel like you need to be patient. There's just like, if let's say there's 5 different elements of your life here that felt a little stagnant, or you've been working on them and hoping to have success, well, one of these elements is going to start kind of like, you're going to start seeing a little breadcrumb trail. Oh, look where this is going in one element of your life early on in 2021. And that's going to kind of keep your, not necessarily all your focus, but it feels like the momentum, right? And then as that's going, oh, and now this part of your life is kind of starting to go in this direction. And yeah, like it's, yeah, you guys are right up there with Cancer, I gotta say. Okay, so why this release? Why this release? Why this release? She who emerges, enlightenment, mindfulness, and rising up. You're really coming up out of those ashes. Coming up and feeling like you've been held back. Yeah, it's like there's all this energy. I picture this little black box. And it's like all your potential, all your dreams, all your energy has just been sitting there, locked up in this little black box. And this, like, the universal key of justice is coming in and opening it. And then it starts to open and all this starts to pour out. Get out of here. Look at this. Both of these figures are holding a flower that's exactly the same. The same color, the same shape, the same type of petals. Yeah, you're really going to appreciate yourself. But others are too. I don't want to say that others haven't appreciated you, though. Maybe things have played out a certain way that, you know, it didn't really feel like you were appreciated because there's some confusion here. you know, and it's related to the Six of Cups. So it could very much be related to people that you care a lot about, but you're not really sure where you stand with them. But part of that fogginess could be because you're not quite sure. I'm sort of feeling like you've been going through some sort of transitions here. You've been rebirthing. You've been remaking yourself to move forward. Now, when I say remaking, I don't mean like anything fake. Like, okay, I'm going to get a boob job. I'm going to get some lipo. Like, no, I mean like spending the time to kind of look inside and think about how things have been successful for you, but also maybe even spending more time thinking about how things have not been successful. And it's not like we want to, well, don't focus on the negative, right? So like, you don't want to completely wash away your past without trying to learn from it. So that's what I feel like you've done here. You've learned from your past, and by doing that, you've healed a lot, and you truly appreciate who you are. And you're going to, I think you're going to see it and feel it from those around you. So the receive. She who whispers. Ooh, this is secrets, confessions, and confidant. Ooh, I like that. I don't know what that is. Why this receipt? Oh, what did I say? Like a confession. See, and it says right there, confessions. Somebody's confessing something. It's a secret, but you have to be. What the heck? This is really intriguing, Leo. Oh, you had such an intriguing 2021. There's some sort of confession here. They're releasing it. But why? Like, why the receive? Because of the confession. If you appreciate yourself too, like on a really high and powerful level, you have full confidence to know that if you want to try to achieve something or get it, like your cornucopia, have faith in your dreams, you can get it. If it's truly meant for you, if it's based on your higher good and the higher good of others involved, you really can achieve these dreams. And by releasing yourself and having this confidence, it might even too, where you just feel like, I'm going to tell people how I really feel, or I'm going, because there's something here. I mean, I said confession, didn't I? I'm pretty sure. I'd have to rewind that. And then it actually comes out so by releasing that, you receive the Two of Cups, a contract, a deep soulmate connection, perhaps, starting a cycle with a deep soulmate connection. Because you do have the Six of Cups and the Seven of Cups where there's confusion. What's at the bottom? She who loved once. Fragile, secret love, rejection. Oh, Leo. I don't know. I really feel like either you or someone around you is secretly in love. That's what this feels like. But it feels very beautiful. I mean, the Two of Cups is coming out with a contract card. Really, really, it feels really beautiful. And look it's victory. And it's mutual love. Like the Queen of Cups is expressing love. Expressing this love, living this love, feeling it day in and day out. Oh, I still gotta pull tarot cards out. Wow, Leo, right out of the gates here. Maybe you felt rejected. Somebody did. So it's fragile. It's a sensitive subject. Fragile, secret love, rejection. See, if things are never spoken openly, then a lot of stuff is left to interpretation, right? Or about this for Leo. It's about like a secret love for Leo. Or is there more to this, to 2021 for them? But maybe that's part of how it releases the rest of the cornucopia for you. Maybe that's how it releases the rest of the cornucopia for you. Because, I don't know, it feels like a really beautiful love here. And when that is released, like, well, when it's held back in a box, like in a little black box, when it's held back like that, it is a little bit like holding the seed of cornucopia in the box instead of planting it in the ground and allowing it to grow. I'll tell you, whatever this is, I feel like it's you. I'm really going to be honest. Like, I feel like it's you, that you have a secret love. Something you have a great deal of love for. Whether that's another person, it kind of feels like it, but this release is not easy for you. Okay, what is the receive? Do you see that? Do you see the first card that came out in the receive? Is the Sun. I'm telling you, you guys are like definitely trying to top Cancer's reading. Ooh. Oh, you got the Nine of Swords at the bottom. Yeah, I don't want to say it's going to be like the most perfect year you ever had and there'll be no blocks. There'll be no difficulties. You have the Nine of Swords on the bottom. I see that here in the release. I can see that in the release here. You have the Four of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the Two of Swords. This is not an easy release for you. You want to, there's a part of you that wants to hold on to it. You're protecting yourself. You're maybe even hiding. But this is what you're releasing. But because you're releasing it, I don't want to say that there isn't a struggle in it. Because these are kind of struggling cards for me. You're really releasing this. Perhaps too, for some of you also, I am feeling like you're releasing the hurt and the pain and the disappointment, like really, truly releasing it from past relationships to allow yourself to rise up and to emerge from those feelings, to rise up and emerge from those old feelings. Because there really is a sense of holding on, not budging much from feeling sad. Feeling sad, feeling like things just didn't work out the way you hoped they would. There's definitely a sense of hanging on to that energy for a period of time. But you are releasing it. You are releasing it. You know, the Five of Cups. A five is an energy that's not meant to stay in. It's not the energy that we can really successfully manifest great things for ourselves. So you are releasing that. You're getting into the cornucopia. And then we have the Page of Wands and the Two of Swords. See, there's the open and honest, simple communication with the Page of Wands, but there is some indecision. But you are releasing it. I do feel like as much as these cards are talking about it's a release, but it's also, you know, expressing the process here. It's not just, well, yeah. And that's why I like pulling out the tarot cards, because the oracle cards can kind of be, it's going to be this, it's going to be this. But the tarot cards will come out and kind of show us that there is some struggle with it. You know, it's like someone who, the world may see someone become famous in a day, or like really quick. I think, oh, you know, they're famous overnight, or they accomplished so much overnight. But nobody really knows what what they've been through to get to where they're going, to what they've achieved. And I kind of feel like that's going to appear like that maybe for some people. Some people may view you like that in 2021. Like just coming out of nothing and whoa, look at all this stuff you're accomplishing. Like, well, now you have this and now you got that. You have this wonderful partner. You had this great job. You got this great house. Like, but there's been, you know, there's been struggle. There's been pain. There's been mental anguish, emotional anguish. And then the indecision. I feel like sitting in a bit of fear about releasing this for yourself, but you're going to. That's what the cards are saying. Now, for your receive, you do have the sun. There you are. All your strength and energy. I mean, you have like the energy of appreciation coming up out of the ashes for yourself, right? In your release. And there you go. So you harness the sun. You harness your own energy. You harness your wish fulfillments. Okay, because look at the other card. You harness your wish fulfillments. Again, not all at once. I really want to stress that. I got that with this, and it's showing up here in the cards. So, then you have the Six of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. It's interesting that you get the King of Swords here, because that's what the thinking man reminds me of. That energy. But what I am seeing, before we get into the King of Swords, with the Six of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles coming in after the Sun, so your receive here is going to be to get to your wish fulfillments, to get to your cornucopia. It is going down the river of life. It is allowing the universe to take you down different directions that you probably maybe have not been down before. And just kind of having the faith that I know it's going to be a better place than where I've been. Because, yeah, there's Four of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. And trying to communicate, but then hitting the Two of Swords, like, I don't know how to do it. I'm not sure if I should do it. I don't know what's the best way to do it. Just like, you know what, I just need to get to a better place. This is not the place I want to be. I know I'm going to go somewhere better. So I'm opening up to what this is. And as you go down the river, like I said, it's almost as if you start to get little bits and pieces. Like I don't really feel like there's a point of needing to be super, super patient. Like things got to take a lot of time to come in or to line up for you. I feel like it's one thing and then another and then another. And this is going to cause you with the Seven of Pentacles to be looking at how things are starting to progress for you. All of a sudden you're being drawn into this direction. You know what? I think I'm going to start nurturing this pentacle. You know, that one, you know, it was good for a time, but I think this is the direction I'm going to go in this part of my life right now. And then that's going to cause you to want to plant another seed and go forward and so forth and so on. So that's how I see the sun and cornucopia coming out for you in 2021. Is continuing to kind of strategize and plan for yourself and assess your path and where you see yourself going, where it feels really good. Because you know, I'm going to feel like you're going to know that you're really on the road to success here. And the King of Swords, I will pull a clarifier out for this only because it appears here as an oracle card with your Seven of Swords and your Two of Cups. This is someone who's not showing a lot of feeling or emotion. This is someone who's fairly direct with their communication. It's a very mature, very stable energy. Like a very intelligent. And the energy kind of comes out as your Two of Cups. So I want to know more about the King of Swords for Leo. More about the King of Swords for Leo. More about the King of Swords for Leo. Wow. More about the King of Swords for Leo. And one more after that. I got two more. Oh, Oh, wow. That's an interesting, I'm glad I pulled more. Okay. I'm going to go with the first two that came out here. Actually, no, just the first one. So this King of Swords, right, is being reflected. This person may just not be in a very emotional state because they're going through a lot of thinking. Whoever, whatever this is, I feel like it has something to do with some energy that was exited in the past here. But it's the Two of Cups, right? There's that shift with the contract, with the Justice card. Shifting this from almost feeling sneaky and evasive to be like just being gone in the night to being like part of the cornucopia recipe, really. What I found interesting was the Three of Cups was the very first card that came out with this King of Swords. That often can be like a reconciliation card, which is interesting to go from the Seven of Swords to the Two of Cups. Could be reconciling energy within you, but it could also be reconciling maybe there's somebody that you really have a lot of feelings for and you've never expressed it, and your paths have started to go into a different direction. So this is reconciling that. And then this is interesting. Then the Queen of Swords comes out. Like, there's like the counterpart, King and Queen of Swords energy here. It's definitely a counterpart energy, reconciling this. And you can see that already depicted by the Two of Cups. So then the Death card came out. And I thought, okay, well, there was an ending here. So that makes a lot of sense. There was some sort of a death, a major ending. But then there's always a rebirth. I mean, the Death card, that scorpionic energy, is always about coming back for a rebirth. So I wanted to know for you what happens after the Death card. And it is a rebirth. And holy moly, guys. The cards that came out, the Hierophant and the Queen of Pentacles. Do you remember who was over here with the appreciation? The King of Pentacles. In the fog with the Seven of Cups and the Six of Cups. So you now have these two counterpart energies coming out over here for you. Oh, interesting. I'm also getting the message, if you have been putting like a lot of thought and thinking and strategy towards creative venues, even creative venues that are avenues for yourself that have a deeper spiritual meaning, you're going to be creating abundance with this. Either way, you're creating abundance. Like, that's what I mean. Like, it's going to show up in so many different ways for you. But there is definitely reconciling some energy of the past that is actually meant to be counterpart, Two of Cups. And I do see, with the Hierophant and the Queen of Pentacles, this could even be like a partner that you would, you know, be with for a very long time. That's interesting, guys. Interesting readings. I think I'm good with the rest of that. Now it's, oh, see, the Five of Pentacles is at the bottom. And before it was the Three of Swords. I don't know, part of me is feeling like, you're like, I can't believe that, Cindy, like, because you had the Three of Swords, and now you have the Five of Pentacles. And you got the Nine of Swords at the bottom. But hey, there's something going to happen here. Like, the universe doesn't necessarily see it, but the universe responds to energy and cycles. If you've been in a cycle with a lot of fives, a lot of threes, a lot of nines, it's working through that, right? And you do the work on your own to transmute it and to shift it and change it. And it's going to start to come out for you in 2021. And I feel like it comes out like maybe like a tap dripping, and then the drip gets faster and faster. It's a fine stream. And then like by the end of the year, it could just be gushing, just be gushing out. There you go, Leo. Maybe it was all of this. Maybe you guys should get one of these. I don't know what this is. I'm so curious. It kind of looks like a big crayon, to be honest. All right, there it is. Whatever may become for any of us in 2021, I do wish each of you a very happy, healthy, prosperous, balanced, stable, successful, loving new year. Thank you so much, guys. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.